So let's start today with second part of an operating system, how we can have different kind of windows, how we can work upon them, and how they can help to keep our different kinds of documents in an organized manner. So let's start with the application window. See, there are different types of windows when we are working in an operating system. So first window which we have whenever we are working, see, on any particular software, whenever we are opening any, suppose if right now I am opening Word, so MS Word will give you two kind of windows. I'll show you what two kinds of windows you will get. Here you can see one is the close option and another one is the exit Word option. Close means I am only closing the current document. My Word software will always be there unless and until I'll not use this exit Word option. So this type of window is called application window, and whenever I'm opening any software, it's not like that only Word or any software like any Excel, PowerPoint, whatsoever it is, whatever you are going to open. So these two kinds of window we have. One window is of application. Application means the particular type of the software, and another window which is called document window, which is inside this application window, with the help of which we are able to work, we are able to type, or whatever different kinds of formatting we want to do, that we can do with the help of document window. So this is our document window and this is our application window. Next, the most common window which we have, that is Windows Explorer window. Windows Explorer window is basically your this PC or my computer. You may have different names in your system, but this particular window, this is called Windows Explorer because if you see, it consists of all the files and folders which are going to save. Last time I have explained how you can save different kinds of file, like if it is current downloaded documents, that will automatically go to this download folder. If it is pictures, it will automatically goes to this pictures folder. If it is any particular documents, then it will come to this folder. So and even your hard disk bifurcation, C, D, E, that bifurcation also you can see here when you are working in the Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer means with the help of this window, you can simply see all the windows which you have, all the basic files and folders which you have in your computer, that you can have with the help of Windows Explorer window. Now how you can open this Windows Explorer window? That is very simple. Just simply write here in the search criteria Window Explorer. Now as in my computer the name of this Window Explorer, you can see that the search which I am getting, that is related to the internet, but whatever the here I have File Explorer. Similarly you may have some other kind of name. You may have My Computer, maybe Only Computer, or This PC, or it could be any other name, but all the main folders will be inside this Window Explorer window or File Explorer window. In this way you can open and you can do different kind of works. You can see here lot of files are stored. So basically what are files? Files means like the simple copy or the simple printed format of your output when you are working on the any particular software. If you are writing a letter, then that particular letter could also be one of the document, one of the file of your computer. So any file which you are making so that you can use it further and you want to keep it in an organized way, so you can simply save it in any of the folder where you are able to get it very easily. So these are the different kind of files which you can see here. Internet Explorer, Google Chrome file is also there, PDF files are also there, and different kinds of files, audio files, video files, all kinds of files are here. And here you can see we have different folders as well. Folders means where you can keep your files in an organized way. Any of the folder, if you will open, all your files are stored in this folder. Folder is a place where you can keep your files in an organized manner. The way you are keeping all your project papers inside one that stick file. So that basically you are keeping, so that your all the documents, your all the project papers should be arranged in a sorted way. Similarly, in computer we have these folders. These where you can have these copy ones structure. This is your folder, whereas these are the different kind of files which you have. Now next is why we are using, what is the use of file system, why we are keeping. So basically we are using so that we can arrange it in a proper way. Whenever we want to use it in a different manner, that we can do different kind of operations, different kind of security and search feature we are able to perform when we have such an organized manner. Now how you can view your different files and folders when you are working in this File Explorer or Window Explorer window. For this, simply you need to right click. Right now this is in tiled form. If you want it in any other form, just right click on the desktop and then view. Here you can see extra large icons. When you select, see now your icons are extra large. Okay, next option. Now let's see. You have to click on the empty space. If you will not click on the empty space, then all folders will be selected. Again view and then large icon. See, it's still large. Now if you want to view in medium icon, you can have the medium one. Similarly, if you want to have small icon, you can have small icons. If you want to have it in a form of list, then you can have it in the form of list with the help of list option. If you want to have it in a detail means you want when this particular folder is created, at what time and where it is, like for what purpose we have created this folder, all the details will come when you will choose the detail option. Or even if you want to see in the tile position which we have earlier, so it will come in that form. So all different kinds of things you are able to see your files and folders the way you want whenever you are going to select different kinds of option which is available in this view. One more is there, that is content. Content means again when it is modified, at what time, everything will be available when you are having this content option. Okay, now is how to create a file. Whenever you want to create a file, so simply you can open any Word document. This you all know, you all did in your previous classes. Click on this save as option and then your file will be created. Whenever you are choosing the save as option, on the top you will always find the location where you want to save it. Like here you can select whatever the location you want to choose. Right now this PC documents is written because Word is a document file, so by default it will be saved in documents. But if you want to change its location, that you can simply do by selecting different options from here. So wherever you want to save, you can save it, then your particular file will be created. Like here if you are writing anything, my name is, and then you just save it wherever you want to save. Right now I'm saving it in, for example, in D drive or E drive, that is up to you, wherever you want to save. From here you can select the location. So I chose E drive and here I'm saving it with the name Shikha. Just save it. Now we will check whether this file is available in E drive or not. From here you can check the E drive. You can see this particular file is available here now. As we have chosen this type of view, even if you want to have another view, go to view, large icons, you can see this file is available here. So that is up to you how you want to arrange your files and folder. In that way you can keep. Now next is how to create a folder. That is very simple. Many of you know also how to create a folder. Here on desktop I'll create new, right click on the desktop, then new option and then folder. Whatever the name you want to give, that you can give on your desktop. Any name you can give, whatever the name you want to give, that you can give here. So that is your folder name. Okay. Now next is how you can rename. If you want to, by mistake I have kept this name, now I want to change it. So simply right click on the folder. Remember, now don't click on the desktop. On desktop you will not get rename option. When you will click on the folder, then only you will get the rename option. Select the rename option. Now here whatever the name you want to keep, that you can mention. So any name you can mention here. This is how you can rename. Now next is moving or copying a. Now let's see how we can copy or move a file or folder. See, there is one basic difference between copy and move. When you copy, that means that particular file will be available in both the places. But when you will choose the move option, then that is available only in one location. Like moving means when you are simply selecting this folder and choosing the cut option. See, now it is little bit faded. Now wherever you are going to save it, you might be saving it in E drive or anywhere else, right? It is already there, so I'll go to any other drive, maybe C drive or F drive. Okay, here I'll simply paste it. Now when I pasted here, again I'll come back to desktop. Now this folder is not available on the desktop. This is called moving. And when you are copying means it will be available in both the location. When I just copy it from here and then I am pasting it in the downloads folder, simply I'll paste it here. See, now it is available in both the location, in downloads also and in F drive also. So you can see in F drive also this Yamini folder is available in both the location, whether it is downloads or whether it is F drive. This is called copying from one place to another place. Similarly, even if you want to copy any file, you can do it in the same way. Now how you can delete? Delete also many of you already know. Just right click on the folder and select the delete option. Your file will be deleted from there. File or folder, anything you can delete. Next is searching a file or folder. You all have this search bar at the bottom of your screen, right? Whatever the things you want to search, that you can search from here. Sometime it happens, like if you know the name, that is very good. You can simply type the name here, whatever the things, like just now I have created a folder Yamini, right? So that I can get that folder even from my computer, anywhere. If it is available, it is going to search it. See, So when you want to search any particular document, at that time you have to click like what you are searching. Right now you can see that it is showing me the web search, whereas I want to search the document, though it is a folder. So just folder or what exactly it is, where exactly it is stored. If you will give the exact location, if you know, then that is very good. It will particularly gives you that particular folder. But when you don't know the exact location, at that time what you can do, you can use the special characters. What are special characters? Special characters are the question mark or the asterisk signs which you have in your keyboard. When you only know the first character of your file, suppose you know only that your file starts with the S letter. Okay, now when you will click here, you will get all the documents which start with S letter. So that you can have when you don't know the exact. Okay, sometimes you may forget, like you know it starts with S, then after that what it is. So even if you will put question mark, then also you will get the same output. Even if you will put star, then also it will show you all the documents which start with S, but they may have any other character after that S. So this is wildcard characters which helps and make your search very easier whenever you want to search any particular document. It's very good if you know the extension. Like I know I want to search a specific document which starts with S and its particular extension is .docx. So wherever you want to search, that you can mention from the top where you want to search, and if you don't know, you can simply write that all. So that is entirely up to you. Whatever the things you want to search, make your search very precise, very short, and you are able to get all the things which is available in your any of the folder which is available in your computer. So students, this is basically how you are working whenever you are using your operating system. These are very basic things. Please practice it so that you are able to master these basic skill